Hello everyone and welcome back to Bottle Mining and Antiques, and today we're going to be going over a huge Gettysburg paper lot I bought at a flea market the other day. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. I took all these out. It was in a big binder. This is the F&T restaurants. I don't know why we're so blurry here. Capacity seats over 100. It's pretty cool. This is probably something somebody hand drew. And if you look down here in our little map key, it says that there's 5 observation towers. I think today's there's 2 or 3. And it says that he is a licensed guide. That's pretty cool. This is another restaurant. This is Michelle's Restaurant, the place to eat, the center square, Gettysburg, PA. On the back we got a map as well, but this one is just of the square. I'm sure some of you guys know exactly where that is, but I'm not too sure. This one's a real early trading card. I think this is just basic trading card stock, but they stamped the back of it. The People's Tea Store. They got all kinds of coffee, teas and sugar, and they all kinds of ware given out. So it looks like they give out different kinds of glassware out to each customer. I'm assuming if you buy something, of course. I drink J.A. Rich's tea. I don't, but I will hereafter. This is an interesting one. I'm assuming this is somebody famous of the time period. And on the back we got some advertisements for the Lincoln Way Theater. Got the program. I'll let you guys read that. And the Gettysburg National Bank building. That's pretty cool. Here's a smaller version of the People's Tea Store. This one's kind of cool. It's got some guys who are sailors. But it says the same thing, but it's like they ran out of glassware to give away, so they scribbled it out when they were giving out their trading cards. This is Gettysburg, PA photo stamps. Not too sure when this is from. On the back, you could even send this out. This one's kind of cool. This one's definitely from the 50s or 60s, but it's a Toby mug advertising piece. You could buy Toby mugs back then for pretty cheap. I'm not too sure what they are now, but I'm sure they're kind of expensive. Here's another famous guy. I think his name's Kenneth. Another Lincoln Way Theater. This is for the H&T Electronic Company. That's pretty cool. Here's another advertising card with somebody famous on the front. It looks like they hand-colored her dress there. Another Lincoln Way Theater. But this is the Gettysburg National Bank building, the oldest and the safest. One of my favorites. And this design is a generic card stock, trading card stock. But the People's Tea Store, they've got all kinds of teas, but they would give away, I assume to people who bought things, glassware, queensware, Majelica ware, and I'm pretty sure that stuff's, to purchaser, to every purchase. And that stuff's pretty expensive today. Pretty crazy looking one. But this is a druggist. This is German cough drops. I think this is a pretty good one. This one's pretty cool, little advertising booklet. Lucas's Paints and Varnishes. Used once and always preferred. That's a good little advertising slogan there. Not too sure what that is. That might be shorthand. Still got a little flea market tag on the inside somebody drew. I'll let you guys read up the different kinds of varnishes they had back in the day. Paint and be happy. If you didn't like what it did, you just better be happy. Paint and save money. That's funny. This is a pretty cool one. This one's got the flea market tag on the top for $3. Enamelware, tinware, paints and oils. Looks like we got some competition for Lucas's varnishes. Got some needles on the inside. Some sewing needles. Thought this one was a postcard. This is an advertising card for G.E. Spangler, Pianos and Organs. It's pretty cool. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. This was the only one in the book that was fully hand-colored. The Lincoln Way Theater again. This is a machine shop advertisement, I'm pretty sure. Yep, machine shop. This one's pretty cool. Compliments of the Citizen Trust Company, Gettysburg. $19.28. It's got some nice red painted sides. This is a pretty nice one. I'm pretty sure a lot of these are pretty cheaply made, but this one's got a nice, like, fake leather front. Here you go. The population of cities having over 15,000 inhabitants in 1920. That's pretty cool. If you guys see your town or your state, leave a comment below. Got an Indian on the front. This is kind of funny. This was $1 at that same yard sale. Somebody had a heyday and bought all of this at the same place. But a 1951 Studebaker. That's the first thing I saw when I opened this up. Gettysburg. I'm definitely going. Don't know about you guys. That there is President Eisenhower. Not too sure what his name is, though, but I'm guessing that's his signature on the back. Somebody had it in a flea market for $7 or an antique mall. Leave a comment below if you know whose signature that is. This one's kind of interesting. This is a little storage sample. What does it say here? White sewing machine rare ad from Mummert's Furniture Store, Gettysburg, PA. You can see it would have stood up. It's got little feet. It's kind of cool. Here's another little advertising book. This is an O&S Fertilizers. Got some prices of stuff in here, maybe. Oh no, this is a little writing book. It looks like the mites got to the page a little bit there. But, you know, that's okay. Potato Special. Oh man. The Potato Special. Don't that sound good? 1929. That's pretty cool. Threw in a little calendar. Couldn't imagine somebody carrying this around with them just because of that calendar. This is an interesting little piece. This is a free towing card. This is pretty funny. This is a Hires root beer trading card. And you gotta look at the front, and there's a little trading card. Thought that was cool. But if you turn it around and read the little story, it has to do with the picture, but it's a funny little story. I read it, but it's pretty cool. It's from the drugstores and books. Probably had a good time reading stories there. This looks like a little bit newer of an O&S Fertilizers. A little bit newer, I would think. I could be wrong. We got our flea market tag in there. Wonder if they still got the potato. Well, it's just potato fertilizer. It is no longer the Potato Special. Empire. That's pretty cool. The interesting little trading card. Perfumes with Hoyt's German Cologne. This is a Gettysburg one. I don't know where it says it. Yep, right there. Baltimore Street. This one's really nice. I think this is from around 1910, 1920. These are called pop-out postcards. Nobody ever filled this one out. I had one, but it was so dirty. It was so nice, but it was in the worst condition it could ever be in, kind of a thing. But it doesn't have anything on the back of them, but it's like a little book. You can see all the little places. Some of these are postcards that I've never seen, or look, pictures I've never seen. Yeah, I've never seen that one right there. Sorry, I'm holding it so high there for you guys. I can't see it. Like that one I've never seen. That's it. I like that one. That's a pretty unique one. This one's really cool. The 7 Barks. It's definitely seen some better days. I'm gonna hold it so you guys can read it. So pause it. It's held on by one staple. It was a 3-page book. This one's pretty scarce too. Go to the Devil's Den and Be Photographed by M.F. Williams. Somebody unfortunately has folded this over the course of time, but it appears to be a natural fold that was original to the time period, not something that happened later. I really like this one. F.N. Williams, the National Park Photographer. 204 West High Street, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It's definitely an early one. Look at that phone number. They made thousands of plates. Oh, so they are experienced plate makers. Well, I wonder if that's the plates on the back that they're showing off. I really like basketball and baseball schedules like this from the 20s and 30s. This one's a little earlier than I like them, or later than I like them, but this one is still very nice. We got our teams that played. And last but not least, this was the only item in the entire book that was not paper. Lee Hartman, Real Estate Insurance, Hanover Street, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. What do you guys think that was? I'm thinking maybe a little flip-down calendar, but I have no idea. Definitely early. Thought it was over, but there's one thing left. Welcome Home Celebrations, Adams County Sailors, Soldiers, Sailors, and Marines. 1919, Gettysburg. All right, guys, here's our letter. We're going to open it together. I'll let you guys read that. That is just an amazing piece of history that has almost been forgotten. There's the top, Adams County Soldiers, Sailors, and Marines. Nothing on the back, but an absolutely amazing piece of history. I would like to thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.